We're going to have to work as a team, and that includes you, Quigger.
Okay. Ready?
Ready!
Okay, remember everybody, this is our last chance.
If this doesn't work, we'll lose our jobs.
And never eat again!
Okay, everyone, let's put on a show.
Ouch!
Sorry, Quiggle, but it's the only way we can get you in the studio. Come on. Phillip?
Why are you crying?
I'm not crying. Just got something in my eye.
Oh, poor Phillip.
Okay, you're not crying. What's wrong?
My life's in the toilet. Everything's gone wrong. There's no hope.
But apart from that, everything's okay, yeah?
Lucy,
Sorry.
tell us what happened.
Well, it all started 6 weeks ago. Wow! What's happening?
It's a flashback. We're going back in time.
I was sitting with Mummy in her office. We were watching the latest Channel 9 news promo.
He's young, but he's old enough to know the truth. He's kind, but he's tough enough to find out the truth. He loves people, but he hates the bad guys who don't tell the truth. He's Malcolm Wilson, the Mr. Nice Guy of Network News.
Mr. Nice. Mum? I'm seeing Raoul for a complete makeover. Raoul, darling. It's Di.
Well, that's when I started to suspect something.
Suspect what?
Well, I didn't know. I just started to suspect. It's happening again! It began with Mummy changing her look.
Phillip, darling, did you miss me? Well, tell me I look beautiful.
Well, you look beautiful, Mummy.
Oh, flatterer.
According to statistics,
Statistics, Malcolm. Phillip.
Hello, Di.
Hello, Malcolm.
Please, call me Mal.
Hi, Mal.
Di, you look different.
Well, if you can be Mr. Nice of Network News, then I thought I'd be Miss Spice of Kids Programs.
Mum, I'm going to talk about ideas for next week's show.
Oh, I've got a few ideas for next week.
Great.
Private ideas, Di.
Phillip, dear darling, go down the canteen and get Mummy a coffee. So, tell me about this idea, Mal. Malcolm, I love it.
And then the newsreader see. What?
What do you want, Phillip?
Black coffee or white?
Black.
So, why don't you and I go
Sugar?
No.
take a look? And he said,
Coffee, Malcolm?
Is he always like this?
Phillip.
They fooled everyone at first, but I knew it. Mummy was in love.
Time for bed, darling.
Mum, it's only 7 o'clock.
I think we should both get an early night.
Malcolm's coming over, isn't he?
Oh, possibly. Darling, what What do you think of Malcolm?
Well, I think he's about the coolest guy on TV. To have him as a dad would be wicked.
Dad? Philip, whatever have you been thinking? Mal and I hardly know each other.
This is Malcolm Wilson with the late-breaking news report. Tonight, the Mr. Nice of Network News proposed to the love of his life, Di Bailey. The question was asked from a kneeling position. Di, will you marry me and make me the happiest newsreader in the land? And the answer was...
Oh, yes, Malcolm. Yes.
Mummy was so happy, and so was I. It was like a dream. But soon the dream turned into the nightmare from Network News.
Haven't you got anything constructive to do with yourself, Phillip? When I was your age, I was out running marathons and learning how to look serious.
Malcolm, darling, which magazine do you think we should sell our true love story to?
I don't think we should go public yet, sweetie. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Of course not.
Di! Is this press release about your getting married true? The Mr. Nice of Network News campaign cost my station a fortune, and the last thing I need is my young, sexy newsreader to get married, especially to an older woman.
But, Kevin, we love each other. Don't we, Pumpkin?
Absolutely.
Fine. If Mr. Nice wants a bride, that's his business. But Mr. Nice will not be reading the network news any longer because Mr. Nice will not have a job, and Mrs. Nice will be producing TV commercials for used car salesmen in whoop whoop. Do I make myself clear?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely not.
Then Malcolm started changing from Mr. Nice to Mr. Nasty.
Philip, come in here and show us.
I don't wanna.
Get out here now, boy.
Ah.
Oh, please, Mum. Malcolm, I don't want to be in Scouts.
If it weren't for the Boy Scouts, I wouldn't be the man I am today.
And what a man you are.
Discipline. That's the key to success. And being able to look serious. And another thing.
What?
I think you mean what, sir?
What?
Sir.
No way.
What, sir?
What, sir?
I've signed you up for ballroom dancing lessons.
What?
What, sir?
Yes, sir.
There are a couple of other things, darling.
What? Sir. I mean what, Mum? Sir.
Next Saturday, Mal and I are going to elope. We're going to be married in secret, and we want you there to give me away.
I'm gonna have a daddy. I'm glad, even if it is him. I mean you, sir.
And there is one other thing. We're sending you to a military academy in Alabama for 3 years.
Sorry, Mummy. Sir, I didn't quite catch that.
We're sending you to a military academy in Alabama for 3 years.
Alabama? As in America? 3 as in 1, 2, 3 years?
Learning how to take orders, marching, drilling, hiking in full backpacks, taking cold showers with 300 other boys. Oh, I wish I had a chance like that.
Whoa, that's scary.
That's when you came over to our house.
Right. I knew I was in deep doo-doo.
I remember like it was only last week.
It was only last week.
Yeah, it was a Wednesday afternoon and it was raining.
Lucy can flashback too!
Philip stood there like a drip. I mean, he stood there and dripped while he told us his pathetic story.
And then they're gonna get married, and they're gonna have a 6-month honeymoon, and then they're gonna send me away to military school in Alabama.
Well, Philip, it seems to me that Malcolm's trying just a little too hard to be a good father. Sometimes it's hard coming into a new family. Ballroom dancing, scouts, the military academy. He obviously really loves you.
Oh, yeah, he loves me. Dressed like a geek, prancing round like a geek, and then having cold showers with a bunch of other geeks as far away from Mummy as he can get me.
Well, maybe Malcolm was joking.
Does this look like a joke?
Well, actually...
Well, can I say something, sir?
Sure.
All I ever wanted was to be part of a family like this. A family who care for each other. I always wanted Mummy to be like you, Mrs. Green. Sir, interested in me, kind. Oh, and I hoped my new dad would be like you, Mr. Green. Sir. And maybe, who knows, I could have a brother and a sister like you guys. Anyway, thanks everyone. For a few minutes I felt like part of your family.
Oh, please. This is just another one of Philip's tricks. Now, if Di and Malcolm were gonna run away and get married, don't you think that Di would be cancelling kids' breakfast? Huh?
It's them! They've tracked me down! No. Don't tell them I'm here.
Oh, Di!
Hello!
What a pleasant surprise.
I've just come to tell Rodney and Lucy that after this Saturday we'll take a break from the show. We'll run some Best of Kids breakfast instead.
Best of kids' breakfast? Why?
I have to go away.
Well, we could do the show without you.
I smell wet Boy Scout uniform. He's here. Get out here, boy! Come on! Out the car. Out the car. Go, 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 go. There, 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 right, there, there. Over the door. There.
It was so humiliating.
I remember Lucy telling us about it.
Oh, maybe I can do it too!
And if Di runs the Best of Kids breakfast, next they'll be showing whatever happened to Kids breakfast.
We'll all lose our jobs.
What can we do?
Well, we'll do next week's show ourselves.
Yes!
Hang on. Cops have everyone's attention. Now, I know how you love working with Meba, Rob, Rodney. Who's willing to do next week's show for nothing? Yeah, sorry about that.
In one bitter twist of fate, I lose my mother and my career.
Come on, Philip. It can't be that bad.
You weren't there this morning. I remember it as if it was this morning.
Hey, hey, hey! Does anyone remember when Grub ate that big bag of garbage for breakfast? Ah, it's working! Grub can flashback too!
Well, what has this got to do with Philip?
Nothing! Me just wanted to eat delicious garbage again!
Go on, Philip. Tell us what happened this morning.
Well, I was in my new suit, watching TV and waiting.
Thank goodness I inherited that $1.5 million.
Oh, that must be famous.
I'm so happy, Snooky Pookie Poo.
Happy, I'm over the moon, Mally Dilly Dumpling.
Oh, do the dolly, darling.
Oh, mwah.
Thanks.
Mummy? Sir? They forgot about me. My own mother left me behind on her wedding day.
Hey, we better get started.
Yeah, sorry, mate. We've got a show to do.
You can't do kids' breakfast without Mum.
Why not?
Well, she'll get angry and...
Yeah? So what's the problem?
What are we waiting for? This might be the last show we ever do, but we're gonna have fun.
Yeah!
Yeah! Hey, who's gonna operate all the cameras and stuff?
Today, Kids Breakfast is going to be a real family show.
Nancy!
You don't think I'd let you do this without me, do ya?
Dad!
Nancy!
Run, Phillip! Run!
Oh, what's happening now?
Now we're going forward in time.
Let's go!
The camera is operated by hand controls. When the red light on top of the camera is on, that means we're live. Just point the microphone at whoever's speaking.
What?
We need someone in the control room.
Don't worry, it's under control.
If I'd known you were going to take this long, I would have brought a book.
Now, are you sure you know how to operate all this equipment? You have to cut between the cameras,
Yes.
control all the lights in the studio and record the sound.
Compared to the control deck of an interstellar space cruiser, this is child's play. Let me see.
Oh, whoa! Big lap that over! Oh! Whoa!
And stand by. Play opening music.
Playing opening music.
Not that music.
Oops, sorry. Now, live from Channel 9, Television City, it's Kids Breakfast, starring Grob and Neva with Phillip and Rodney.
Hi kids, and welcome to an extra special edition of Kids Breakfast with me, Extra Fab Phil, and those extra terrestrials Grob and Meba, and the
Stand by, camera 2.
Thanks, Phil. Today on the show, we're going to look at the topic of love and marriage.
Which I don't understand.
And I'll be teaching you how to make an old sock and rat cake, which made love.
So, on with...
Ready, camera 3.
Today on I Don't Understand, I don't understand about love and marriage. To start with, why do humans fall in love? Why fall? Why not float or fly?
We seem to be experiencing some technical problems, but hey, that's all part of the Kids Breakfast fun.
Well, maybe it's called falling in love because it gets you down.
And someone always gets hurt.
Now give me Phillip, camera 3. That's it, excellent. That's enough. Now Meva. I said Meva.
Actually, I've written a poem about love. It's called My Mum Lost Her Heart to a Newsreader, and now her son's just a part of the news. I'm here in Alabama with my backpack on my knee. I miss my dear old Mama, who was so kind to me.
Breakfast! You let me forget my son on my wedding day.
We don't need him, darling. Come on, I will be late. I'm paying the best man by the hour.
They're hearsed with them mersed.
They're doing the show without me.
What about our wedding? TV Week are going to be there.
Guts.
Welcome back to the show. Now I'm going to show you how to make my world famous rat sock cake. First, you need one of these, and you need one of these. Okay, what you've got to do is put the rat in the sock.
Get me a close-up, somebody. I need a close-up.
And the rat at the same time. Come back here, little rat. Come back, you rat. Where's the rat? There it is. Come here, you little rat. Come back, rat. Ratty.
Stay with him, camera 2. No, camera 3. No, I mean,
Hey, so where's the rat?
Oh, I can't keep up with him. I need more cameras. Somebody get me more cameras.
Where was them? Oh, there he goes. Come back here, little rat. I know you're around here somewhere. I saw you before. Where's the rat?
Being late
camera
for the
4.
ceremony is not a great way to start our married
This
life
looks
together.
interesting.
Oh, the wedding can wait till I've dealt with this.
Why is it so important that the kids are putting on the show?
Oh, do you want Mr. Howard to think a bunch of kids can do my job?
You don't need a job, darling.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, you don't. You're
This
married.
is just like heads and hearts.
No wife of mine's going to work. Make me look bad.
Much more entertaining than a rat in a sock. Zoom in, camera 2.
I see.
That's it.
This
Very
marriage
good.
is all
Get
about
me a
making
close-up.
record, is it? I thought it was about love and mutual respect.
It is.
Well, how dare you tell me what to do? I've worked all my life. My work is my life.
Well, perhaps that's why your son is such an idiot.
Oh!
Mum, don't let him talk about me like that.
I don't know what I saw in you in the first place.
An incredibly handsome, intelligent, rich, young...
Self-important fool with a ridiculous haircut.
You tell him, Sky. I mean, Di.
Oh, well, that's a coincidence, because I'm not going to marry you either.
Oh,
Worse than
that's very
Fabian.
grown up, isn't it? Just saying everything that I say.
I'll say what I want to say.
Oh, will you?
You can't tell me what to say. I'll say...
To realise you're on television?
And we'll be right back with more Kids Breakfast Madness after this word from our sponsor.
Oh, what?
Give it
Why do they always have a commercial break just when it gets interesting?
Stop it! Malcolm, I think you know what to do.
Please don't sack me, Mr. Howard, please. I promise I'll...
I don't mean beg. I mean go and get ready to read the 11:36 news. Oh, and the next time you want to get married, check with me first.
Yes, sir.
Mummy!
Oh, Philly, darling. I'm so sorry about the whole scout thing.
Di, I expect you to make it look like all that Malcolm stuff was a deliberate kids' breakfast joke.
No problem, Kevin. No one believes anything they see on this show.
Right.
Come on, everybody. Let's get on with it. Who's running the control room?
I don't know his name, but he seems to be doing a pretty bad job, so I'll just go tell him he's got the sack.
Good work.
Grub, why are you smiling?
Oh, me just remembering the delicious garbage again.